For 2 weeks, I've been preparing for my first trip covering the president. But the significance of the assignment really didn't sink in until I got to Andrews Air Force Base and joined up with the White House press corps. We walked across the wide tarmac where the president would board Air Force One just 12 hours later.
The hangar back there is where they keep Air Force One, the 2 Air Force Ones.
That's our Chariot there. Chariot awaits.
Most of the press corps flies commercial on a Boeing 777. It's a charter from United Airlines. For this trip, at least, a number of airlines send bids to the White House to provide the press charter. This time, United won. The long flight actually goes by pretty quickly. I even managed to get a couple hours of sleep. London is 5 hours ahead of the Eastern time zone, and as we fly over the Atlantic, morning comes quickly. On the ground at London Stansted Airport, we clear customs and board buses for a 90-minute drive to our hotel. After 7 hours in the sky, getting connected is a top priority. Using an international phone and wireless card, I catch up on calls and emails and check the latest news on the AP Wire. Near the end of the ride, I catch my first glimpses of central London and the city's notorious traffic jams. Soon, we arrive at the Thistle Marble Arch Hotel. This will be our home and office for the next 3 days. The White House has turned a hotel ballroom into the press filing center. My AP broadcast colleague Mark Smith and I quickly start setting up our workspace.
John, while the president and the other leaders of the so-called Group of 20 will work
And within minutes after we arrive, Mark is broadcasting live on the AP radio network. He uses a device that transmits his voice over the internet to our Washington headquarters. Then, also using the internet, we transmit a video report previewing the president's arrival.
Mark Smith, The Associated Press, London.
The area around the hotel is bustling with Londoners and tourists. I don't have much time to explore, but I couldn't help noticing an interesting feature of some of the city's crosswalks. Painted on the street, a reminder for out-of-towners like me. Traffic comes from the opposite direction we're used to. So we're about 24 hours now into our coverage of President Obama's first major overseas trip, and it's been a long 24 hours. We haven't gotten much sleep. We've been doing a lot of work. In fact, I need to go back into the filing center to send some more material to AP in Washington. But I hope you've enjoyed this look kind of behind the scenes at how all this coverage is starting to come together. And I'm real excited to bring you more looks behind the scenes, maybe not always the stuff you'll get to see on TV, of all that goes on surrounding a major presidential trip like this one. For now, I'm Jason Bronis, The Associated Press, London.